So I decided to use EdPuzzel as my project, and I think this is actually a super cool website to use. You can go on, you create your classes. So for this option, I just have a history class typed in, but you can add in more classes. And you can type your name, you can select your subject, close out of that. And then over here, you can see your assignments that are due, if you have no due date, and your class members. You could invite students, you can lock your classroom, and nobody can get in until you unlock your classroom. So first we're gonna go and look at the assignment I created. I just put no due date because it's just a sample. I think it's super cool that you can prevent skipping on videos, so you know that your students are going to be watching the entire video. So I prevented skipping. You can turn on and off closed captions, which is very cool. And then you can see all the progress that your students have made, who's watched it, how much they've watched, when they watched it, and what grade they got on your questions. And you can also edit the name of this, so instead of the image name I have, I can just title it She Persisted, which is the title of the book I read. So then you can come in here and you can go ahead and watch. So today we're going to be reading She Persisted. And I just uploaded this video from my YouTube channel, which is pretty cool because if I go ahead and allow skipping just for this reason, and we can go through here, you easily add in some notes, so it'll stop. You could type a note if you wanted, or you could just read it to them, and so I just talked the note right here.
The Underground Railroad.
I let them know about the Underground Railroad so that they weren't confused about that. You can also come in, there's another note. And I did an open-ended question because the standard for this is understanding how certain people changed history. And so what might our world look like today if Claudette would have given up her seat on the bus because she sparked Rosa Parks's initiative to not give up her seat on the bus in Montgomery a few years later. And then I also have a multiple choice question, which is really easy to fill in. And you just click a random one. It'll tell you if you get it right or wrong. You got it wrong, and then it'll tell you the correct answer, which I think is very helpful. And it helps you understand if your students are understanding the video, actually paying attention, or just going through everything as they want. And again, I just took this, I posted my video to YouTube, and then to add it, you're gonna go to your content, search content. I just took it and copied and pasted the URL from my YouTube channel, and it popped right up. And then you can cut your video to shorter if you want.
We changed the world.
If you only wanted a certain part of the video, you can go ahead and cut that. You cannot voice over from a YouTube video anymore, which I was a little bummed out actually
as
to
the
hear.
First woman to serve as.
And then it allows you to add in your questions and your notes. So you could type your note here. You could record it if you wanted right over here. If you actually want to do multiple choice, you go ahead and type those in. You can have as many answers as you want. And you get to choose which one is right, which one is wrong. And then for an open-ended question, you just type it in and you would save it, turn it in. I think this would be a very useful tool for in the classroom, especially for when you have days like this year when a lot of people are out of the classroom but still trying to